Spaceman will take care of me. Strict Marcus is starting to surface. Actually, Reb coined a term for Strict Marcus yesterday. I was talking about, I forget how it even came up, but like I'm a pretty easygoing guy, but I'm very protective of those I love, and just like my family and friends in general. Like I'm just very, I don't like when people are being mean to other people, but also those that I'm close to. So I was like, yeah, I can be like very like curt to those if anyone's being like rude or stuff like that, but it takes a particular kind of thing, and I have to like obviously be like very impatient, or you know, there has to be a history of this person being, you know, kind of rude or something like that. And Reb's like, I hope I never see Scorched Earth Marcus. Which is a really funny way to coin it. And then Reb was like, oh, have I ever seen Scorched Earth Marcus? And Helen was like, well, right before lunchtime, he kind of gets, and I'm like, yeah, absolutely, right before lunch. Because the thing is, we used to have lunch in the office at like noon, which was great. But then I always had lunch with Helen as well. But it would be like, all right, Helen, ready to go for lunch? She'd be like, yeah, let's do it. And then go to get lunch, and I go to Helen's desk, and she's nowhere to be found. She would just disappear. So I'm like, do I go to the caf? Like sometimes I would go to the caf, and she went back to her desk. But she'd always be like, oh, like, why is that so bad? And I'm like, because I need to eat. I've been hungry since 8:30 this morning. I need to consume.